kí gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi mo kí wá pa bójú ọjọ́ ṣeré mo kẹ́yìn ìyá mo kẹ́yìn ọba mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kí àbúrò èmi ọmọ yẹn olólùfẹ́ yìí ayé ọpẹ́ yọ ṣí ọlọ́tọ̀ ti tiyín náà ní agbára lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ayé ọpẹ́ àmọ́ yọ fún wa lórí ọmọ lórí ìdáwọ́lé wa òun la yí ọpẹ́ ló máa fi máa yọ èwo ni mo mú wá fún wa lọ́jọ́ títí òní wípé kémi àti kájọ ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò ẹ̀ Yorùbá ní mí Yorùbá ní ìran mi èmi ọmọ kò tó jèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọn ò ní fẹ́ lo mí ìṣe mi mi ò ní any connection kò sí traces kankan tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ Fúlàní no complete 200% Yorùbá ni mí ọmọ Jẹ̀bú ọmọ Ṣàgámù ọmọ Rẹ́wọ̀n mẹ́tàdì now bó la fẹ́ gbà wọlé báwo ni ká ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ gangan náà wípé ó ti wá ṣe kí ni ó ti wá dójú ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rántí lógò mi pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi wípé ilé ayé ò ṣe gbé ọ̀run ò ṣe bínú lọ ìlú òyìnbó ó nira láti dúró sí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni Nàìjíríà ò easy láti lọ bọ́n ti wá sọ wípé by fire by thunder o tá a bá fẹ́ akọ o àwa tá a wà nínú ìlú o ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ o àwọn tó wà lọ́hùn o àwọn fẹ́ ṣe wọn mọ́lẹ̀ o lára àwọn tó wà ń bíbà yìí gan o ìwọ tó o bá fọwọ́ síbi tọ́wọ́ ń gbé tó o bá fi ẹsẹ̀ síbi tẹ́sẹ̀ ń gbé o àwọn gan ṣetán bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti rí wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí wípé kí lẹ lè dá ṣe gangan kí lẹ lè dá ṣe kí ni kí lẹ lè dá ṣe báwo lẹ ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ náà sí ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní last week níbí báyìí ìtìnà January 2025 January 20 kọ́ ni Donald Trump ló wọlé ṣé mo kókó tó di ipò wọlé ẹ mọ bí gbogbo àgbáyé bó ṣe ń dàrú tó ní kálukú tó bá wọlé ẹ mọ gbogbo orú àwọn wàhálà yẹn gbogbo fìtínátì tó wà débi wípé àwa dúdú ẹgbẹ́ ara wa àtúntakora wa nínú Amẹ́ríkà táwọn dúdú ń pe ọlọ́pàá tán lọ ń ṣe alátakò fún dúdú ẹgbẹ́ wọn ìyẹn mà tún ti wá lọ ìyẹn tún ti dà àbìsẹ́yìn bóyá àfìsẹ́yìn dẹ̀ ni àfìsẹ́yìn tẹ̀gbọ́n fi aṣọ mo gbọ́ Yorùbá mo kàn ṣe mistake ń bẹ̀ yẹn ní ẹ rí pé Yorùbá mi ó ṣe kíní lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta àmì láìkẹ́ mo gbọ́ àfìsẹ́yìn tẹ́gùn fi aṣọ labátúwárí pa o ìyẹn lè má fi mọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ Kẹ́mi tó bọ́ta tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé mo sọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wo fídíò tí mo ṣe before ilé mo ní politics náà lò Kẹ́mi backnut bí whatever ni kò mọ̀ bọ́ síta wá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán pam ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tí àwọn Nibo àwọn tó ń wà lórí ìtẹ́ wa ń bí ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ ṣe ti gbọ́ tàbí ẹ̀ tí ì gbọ́ ẹ gbọ́ àbí ẹ̀ tí ì gbọ́ Ọlọ́run àníṣòwò ìdáràn tàbí àníṣòwò ṣọ́ọ̀tì àníṣòwò ṣọ́ọ̀tì òyìnbó ò wá gbà wá o wọ́n ti gbà wá òyìnbó ò wá gbà wá o àná ti gbà wá àwọn dúdú ẹgbẹ́ ara wa àwọn náà gbà wá torí pé kí ni àwọn dúdú náà lọ gbowó lọ́wọ́ dúdú ní Áfíríkà ní Nàìjíríà ní Ghana tó ní ẹ máa bọ̀ ní UK iṣẹ́ wà wọ́n mú wọn débi tán àìmọye ẹni tó jẹ́ pé kò rí ẹni tó gbé wá tó sọ wípé iṣẹ́ wà tó sọ wípé ẹ má wọ́rì kìnìkan tó débi báyìí tó dẹ̀ ti gba millions owó ní ọwọ́ wọn irú àwọn yẹn pọ̀ lọ bí ọjà àwọn tó tún wá mú dé tó jẹ́ wípé àwọn struggle débi ni wọn ò tún wá rí owó school complete àwọn náà pọ̀ lọ bí ọjà ṣẹ́rí kan ti gbá wa ọ̀fẹ́ kọ́ ló bá dé o wọ́n gba owó ni o owó pípọ̀ fẹ́ wá ṣe school bọ̀ kí ló lè fà á ibo ló ti wọ́ wá? Ibo ló ti wọ́ wá? Níbo ló ti wọ́ wá? Ní ibo ni ó ti wọ́ wá? Ìyẹn la sọ. But ta la tún rí dá lẹ́bi? Ẹ gbà wá sí, ẹ gbà wá. Ẹ bá ń dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, kò yé mi sí. Ọ̀rọ̀ náà ò yé mi sísẹ̀, kò yé mi tó gan pàápàá. Torí tó bá pe rally wípé òkè ẹ jẹ́ arọ fún rally, ó ti dọ̀rẹ́ pé mi ò lè wá kú. Báwo la wá fẹ́ gbẹ̀tọ̀ wá? Tàbí ní méjì mẹ́ta lẹ́yọ kan, ṣé ẹ rò pa lè gbẹ̀tọ̀ wá? Àlérí gbà. Ọlọ́run ò mà ní bọ́lẹ̀ látòkè kó wá gbèjà wa. Àwa fúnra wa yìí náà. Àwa náà la máa gbèjà ara wa. Báwo la ìfẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́? Ẹ bá wa dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi, bá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àti àbúrò mi. Ó ti ń kàs. Ẹni tó ní ìwé gan, tẹ́sẹ̀ ò bá dúró, tó bá ti lọ jó oníwà kíní kan tó. Máa gbé àwọn fídíò kan wá fún yín kẹ́ lè mọ̀ wípé UK náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Bí Donald Trump ṣe tẹsẹ̀ bọ left báyìí, àwọn tẹsẹ̀ bọ right ni. Wọ́n bá níjà àjọ máa wọ̀ lọ. Ọlọ́run mà níjà jẹ gbèsè. Abiyamọ mi odindi ọmọ méjì ló kó sọ́kọ. Ẹlòmíì ó ta ilé, ó ta ọ̀nà ni tọmọ fi dé UK. Àìmọye ọmọ tó dé UK tí ò rówó school continue. Àwọn tó ń bá jàjà ẹ̀pẹ̀ lòmíì gan sì wípé òkè gba ìwé kó fi máa ṣiṣẹ́ kó tiẹ̀ fi rí tọ́rọ́ kọ́bọ̀. Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ń sì lóníkàlùkù wa máa béèrè ìwé padà pé wo ò ní wá kó bá mi. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbọ́ oyè tán sọ wípé ẹni tó bá mú tó bá lòwe oníwèé tàbí tó bá gbàyàn síṣẹ́ tí ò níwèé, kí lọ́nà máa ṣe fún? Báwo lè fẹ́ ṣe? Ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀. Ẹ má ì tí ì lọ o, màá já yín sí. Solution táwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣe ń sí. Àwa ara wa ni a máa jára wa sí. But ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ gbé àwọn bíi méjì mẹ́ta kan wá. Ká kọ́kọ́ fojú rí iná. Ká kọ́kọ́ wo báwo ló ṣe ń lọ. Because èèyàn ń dín, èèyàn ń ṣe, tó bá tún wá ń ju èèyàn thousands padà. Ṣé mọ̀ wípé èèyàn nìkan kọ́ ló máa dín sìn? Ilé á máa dín, ilé á kan máa disappear. Ṣé èèyàn ti ń disappear? Oyún gan, oyún. Wọ́n lọ gbé èèyàn báyìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé lọ, oyún inú ẹ̀ náà lọ ṣe. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mú oyún inú ẹ̀ kúrò. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fìyà hàn jùlẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì. Èmi àti yín máa jọ fojú rí nísinsìnyí a máa jọ fojú rí. Tó bá wá kó èèyàn bíi thousands yẹn, kán wá kó wọn padà. Wọ́n kó wọn padà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wípé wọ́n tún kó wọn. Báwo ló yẹ fẹ́ rí? Tíjọba ò dẹ̀ tí ìrẹ́jà ti ṣe nǹkan kan. Bọ́jẹ̀tì tán ìṣọ́ ìyá owó láti fi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí mi panu mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n dánu dúró. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe shut up my mouth. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n shut up mouth mi báyìí. Kémi àti kájọ fojú máa wo àwọn nǹkan yẹn. Kẹ́yìn náà gbọ́ àwọn news yẹn. Kékulé kó lè máa sọ fún oko. Kó tó di wípé màá fi style. Because ẹni tó bá léèyàn ní UK tó mọ̀ wípé kò ì tí ì ní ó yìí ń struggle síbi kan, máa já yín sí wípé àwọn èèyàn báyìí náà tún ṣe o. Mo kàn sọ tèmi ni o. Màá sọ pẹ̀lẹ́ náà. Ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ n kọ́kọ́ gbá àwọn fídíò torí mo wò pé àbí ṣé n sọ dàbí kí n má sọ ni. Torí àwọn èèyàn wá burú. O lè sọ tán sí kán lọ translate fún ọwọ́ ọlọ́pàá. Kán lóun ló ń kọ́ wọn mọ́ iná fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ wò náà kó tiẹ̀ tó di pé bóyá mo fẹ́ sọ tàbí mi ò sọ náà. Ẹ jẹ́ wo àwọn fídíò yìí náà. Ká wo àwọn nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ká wo àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké pínpín. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ẹ wá tún wá wo àwọn nǹkan míì. Ká ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó wà máa tẹ̀síwájú. Kẹ́ tún wá wo irú bí àwọn wọ́n ṣe ń fi èrò inú wọn hàn, wọ́n ṣe ń fi èrò inú wọn hàn wípé ìjọba nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe fún wa yìí láìkẹ́ tàbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣáwa lè ṣe irú ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ títí wa, ṣán fààyè yẹn ṣán fi sílẹ̀, ṣáyè yẹn ṣó gbà wá, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tàbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gbé bíi fídíò bíi mélòó kan wá kí n tó wá gbé èyí tó ṣàlàyé nípa ọ̀rọ̀ UK yẹn kí n ṣe tó wá gbé òun náà wá. God bless you.
Jasi, only one good dissidence. All the Milano FS, Melali, Gucci FS, and the YFS, all the Richidens. Clear road for the element, all the SPFS, and the AFS, Stanley, Race, most of those men here then.
Try to get there, only one good dissidence. Jasi, Melali, Gucci FS, and the AFS.
Make una see why I dey always tell people say this life wey una dey see na vanity upon vanity. Na human being una dey see so. You see wetin dey do person? Dey face am upside down, use am form pillar. Just to make money. Na person do fellow human being this thing wey you dey see here. The assignment wey dey give am na to use im fellow human being form pillar. Make una see. But finally these people find out. But the person don't die. The person don't die. Just take a look. Una way they waka. I'm not here to advise anybody, but you have to be careful. The kind of people you follow, the places you go, the things you do, the people you deal things with. Just have to be careful. Insecurity is much. Is increasing on daily basis. Just be careful. That is my own concern. And if you get this video, please share this video. Because a lot of people know they believe all these things where they happen.
My good people, to many of us who are living in the United Kingdom with indefinite leave to remain, who have stickers like this, if you have not converted it to this, don't travel. If you have a sticker visa and you have not converted it to e-visa, don't travel, because if you did, you may not be able to come back to the United Kingdom. By the 1st of January, they said nobody with sticker visa will be allowed back into the country. Yes, they now said they have postponed, they have shifted it to March. But you know, with every caveat, there's always a stick that comes with it. The stick is that it is only useful if the carrier, that the aeroplane that took you to Nigeria, are able to bring you back. That is, if the aircraft allows you to board plane, and you know, with Nigerian issue, they're not going to allow you to come. So if you have not converted your sticker visa to your e-visa, I beg, to your e-visa, please don't travel. I am begging you. There are many of us who are in this country for donkey years, who have remained Nigeria, who want to die as Nigerians. If you have not converted your paper sticker to e-visa, don't go. I am begging you. You may not be allowed to come back to the country. Elaboru, Elaboye, gbogbo ato gbogbo wa.
Mo kí gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn ìdìmọ̀ kí wa pé àkóbọ̀ jẹ́ ọjọ́ ṣeré. Mo rò pé gbogbo wa láti rí ìwọ̀nba fídíò bí méjì. Ṣáà ń rojú ayé, ṣáà ń rí bó ṣe ń lọ wípé ilé ayé ò ṣe gbé, ọ̀run ò ṣe bínú ṣe kíni, ọ̀run ò ṣe bínú lọ, ọ̀run ò ṣe bínú lọ. Ọlọ́run ní fi ayé ni wá lára o. Ọmọ ẹ̀dá ẹgbẹ́ wa ò ní fi ayé ni wá lára o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá tẹ̀síwájú kí má bàa gbà wá lákòókò lórí ibi tá à ń lọ gangan. Ibẹ̀ la ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá dé yìí. Now, ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ.
From just outside the Palace of Westminster in central London. Coming up on today's show, we dive into the UK's latest immigration crackdown. Deportations are up, workplace raids are intensifying, and businesses face tougher penalties. What does this mean for Nigerian migrants, entrepreneurs and professionals working in key industries? Dr. Jennifer Obaseki, a leading legal expert, joins us to break it all down. And we'll also be speaking with Professor Muyiwa Oyinlola, Director of the Circular Economy Powered Renewable Energy Centre, and Abi Okoya, Head of Strategic Partnerships, about how this £3.5 million Pan-African Research Centre is leveraging circular economy principles to drive Africa's renewable energy future while tackling the growing challenges of e-waste. Then later, we'll be bringing you highlights from the Motherland Summit, which took place last weekend, showcasing how the African diaspora is fostering leadership, innovation and economic development on the continent. But first, the UK government is preparing for complex trade negotiations with the United States as President Donald Trump signals potential tariffs on British exports. While Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has expressed optimism about securing a UK-US trade deal, significant hurdles remain, including Trump's protectionist stance and demands for concessions on agriculture. Despite a historically balanced trade relationship, Trump's administration appears keen to use tariffs as leverage in broader negotiations. UK officials, including Darren Jones, the Treasury second in command, have emphasised strengthening economic ties, particularly in digital trade. However, concerns persist over whether the UK may need to relax food safety standards or make strategic concessions in defence to secure a deal. Elsewhere, the Labour Party is grappling with internal turmoil following a wave of sackings and suspensions, raising concerns about party unity and governance under Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Health Minister Andrew Gwynn was recently dismissed after making offensive remarks in a WhatsApp group, while Tulip Siddiq was forced to resign from her position for corruption allegations. Additionally, several councillors and MPs have been suspended over misconduct, controversial messages and policy disagreements, adding to the party's internal challenges. Labour insists these actions are necessary to uphold standards, but critics argue they highlight deeper divisions. Some view the crackdown as an effort to maintain discipline, while others accuse Starmer of struggling to keep control of his party. The sacking of Gwynn in particular has sparked debate, with comparisons drawn to past governments' difficulties in managing internal scandals. The British government has intensified its crackdown of illegal immigration, reporting the removal of 19,000 illegal immigrants since taking office, a rate higher than in recent years. Officials aim to reach the highest level of deportation since 2018, with 16,400 people removed last month alone. Beyond deportations, authorities have increased workplace enforcement with over 800 business raids in January, leading to 609 arrests, a 73% rise from the previous year. Sectors such as nail bars, car washes and construction have been heavily targeted. Meanwhile, employers hiring illegal workers now face tougher penalties, with fines reaching £60,000 per worker under new government regulations. Supporters argue that Labour is delivering on promises to tighten immigration controls, while critics point out that deportation numbers are still small compared to overall migration levels. Some pressure groups are also pushing for a more human approach, citing concerns over rights and due process. Dr. Jennifer Obaseki, it's so great to see you. Thank you for stepping outside the Royal Courts of Justice. I think this is actually the first time we're filming here, but it's a very appropriate location for the discussion we're about to embark on. Yvette Cooper, the Home Secretary, she's been on the airwaves in the UK this week because there have been mass deportations of illegal immigrants. I've got to say, of course, you shouldn't be able to come into the country illegally, but it kind of gave me memories of when you were in the meat shop or you're in the hair salon doing your nails, and then Border Force coming and they storm out. It's just not a nice way. Talk to me about this and what the ramifications are likely to be.
Thank you for bringing this up again. It's important that people understand, from employers to employees to those who are coming in, who are changing their status, that the UK has got immigration as a forefront topical issue, and you must understand that you must come in lawfully. If not, you could end up being one of those people who are picked up by the enforcement units. It's sad because some people get themselves into situations that they're not aware of. Many young people find that they are not documented, thinking that parents or carers have filed documents for them, or people who have jobs don't realise maybe doing an extra shift in a different organisation is in breach of their rules. So understanding what your status is, knowing any limits on your leave or conditions on your leave to remain is essential. And employers, really them understanding that they have a duty to identify who they're employing, making sure that their documents are okay and they have the right to work.
Do you know what? Thank you for mentioning employers, because part of this I think there's also new legislation.
Láàárín méjì èmi àti ṣé yàtọ̀ wá wà nínú wípé a kúrò nínú oko ẹrú? Ṣá rí ìyàtọ̀ kankan ńbẹ̀? Ìyàtọ̀ tá a rí ńbẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ. Nǹkan tẹ́ máa fi mọ̀ wípé àwọn people yìí ló wà nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ ìdààmú àdúgbò yìí. Ìdààmú kí ni? Ìdààmú àdúgbò. Ẹ jẹ́ n sáré gbé fídíò kan wá fún yín. Goodluck, President Goodluck Jonathan, former president wa. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹnu kùn? Ṣé mọ̀ pé ó ní nǹkan tóun náà sọ? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti gbọ́ àti nǹkan táwọn òyìnbó yìí náà lọ sọ fún ara wọn. Bàbá Akíntóyè wọ́n ti mọ gbogbo kíní, wọ́n sọ fún wa. Wọ́n sọ láìmọye ìgbà pé àwọn people yìí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé olè ló máa ń mẹsẹ̀ olè tọ̀ lórí àpáta? Torí pé bàbá Akíntóyè náà, àwọn náà ti rí gbá, wọ́n ti rẹ́yìn, wọ́n ti bólóṣèlú jẹ, wọ́n ti bá wọn jókòó, wọ́n ti bá wọn mu, àwọn náà ti ṣeré, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Torí ẹ̀ ni bàbá arúgbó alárúgbó oní ìwú tó ní ìwú lórí wípé mi ò gbọdọ̀ lajú mi sílẹ̀ báyìí. Nǹkan tí mo rí ẹ rí, bàbá ní nǹkan tí mo rí ẹ rí. Nǹkan tí mo rí ẹ rí. Ṣé Kẹ́mi ló jí àwọn Bìrìtìkó lẹ̀ ni? Tàbí Donald Trump ló jí àwọn Bìrìtìkó pé káwọn náà tún join eléyìí láti lè pawọ́pọ̀ lé Áfríkà lórí? Tàbí báwo lọ̀rọ̀ náà ṣe rí? Tàbí ṣe ló fi ń yé wa wípé káwa náà lọ tún lé wa ṣe? Báwo ló ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ tí ojú wo lẹ fi wò? Ẹ jẹ́ sáré gbé fídíò yìí wá náà.
Almost something they happen, and let's get down to it. You guys know this USAID, right? USAID, United States Agency International Development. This is supposed to be an agency funding development around the world for some countries, bringing out some programs to help people, displaced people, blah, 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 blah. But here is what a US congressman had to say. Listen to him.
Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding.
And now,
if you think...
He said $697 million is being pushed around, funding Boko Haram, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, ISIS Khorasan, ISIS this and that. Like, the group is endless. He said this is what you said is funding. And look at what... just listen to what Goodluck Jonathan said then. Listen.
Our members go to have their training in the ISIS camp and come back. There is a lot of politics about issue of weapons. Some of these weapons, especially sophisticated weapons, the technology belongs to one country. The weapons may be physically manufactured in another country, but for you to get it, you need to clear from the parent.
Onasiamba said they are being trained and armed outside, and they will come back into the country. This is what has been going on. This is what has been going on. And I said this in so many of my videos, that Mohammed Yusuf, this guy that they acquired, I think in 2002, he is not the founder of Boko Haram, no. He was just their leader as at that time, but he wasn't the founder of Boko Haram. Like, he is not. And but after they buyed him, they now came out fully. Like they used that as an excuse to come out fully. I started saying they are buying Muslims, blah 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 blah. But it's all a lie. But before I continue, let me say one thing here, that terrorism has no religion. Terrorism has no religion. You people should know that. So let us stop blaming a particular religion and saying, oh, they are terrorists. No, I will not accept that on my page. So if you want to do that on your own page. Anyway, let's not leave that aside. Now, when I posted a video on my page praising the Nigerian army and how they put their life on the line to protect us, some people were saying Boko Haram, Boko Haram. Now, you know the reason why it is very hard to defeat Boko Haram if they are being funded with all this kind of money. And this was one of the main reasons why they closed Binance in Nigeria. Because they are using cryptocurrency to fund terrorism. Yes, they are using it. And when we posted the video, and people are saying, why they never defeat Boko Haram? How can you defeat people that can do hit and run, then blend into the community, and they are being funded with this kind of money? Do you know what $697 million can do? Even if it's only 10, 20 M or 30 M they are even getting from there, do you know what they can use it to do? Why do you think they always have new weapons? They have this and that. And now they are even using VBIED. That is vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. They have perfected the art of planting IEDs everywhere. Improvised explosive devices. They are now they have anti-personnel mines. They have anti-tank mines. They have VBIEDs. They have normal IEDs. And I hope it won't get to the stage where they'll start using drones too. Yes. I hope it won't get to that stage. Because one thing I've noticed is anywhere America enters, there's always problem. And this brings us to what I mentioned in one of my videos, that Nigerians should be ashamed of themselves. Because if any small thing happen for the country, you will see Nigerians flocking to Twitter and they'll start tagging the American president, they'll start tagging the American government, they'll start tagging United Nations, they'll start tagging European Union to come and help us in our country. Have you ever seen any American coming to come and tag any government in Africa to come and help them solve their problem? If you now know they shame they catch some of us. You guys are shameless. During the election, obedience. I can't even count it. This bitter Obi idiots. Like so many of them, thousands and thousands, if not millions of them on Twitter, tagging the American president, POTUS, PUT, that is the president of the United States, to come and help them, tagging the European Union, tagging Emmanuel Macron of France, tagging Justin Trudeau of Canada, tagging this and that. There is no there's no European leader that they didn't tag. They tagged all of them. The same people funding terrorism in your region now. I didn't say it. You guys heard what a US congressman said, that this is what you said is doing all over the world. But any small thing, I don't go tag them. Any small thing, I don't go tag them. Make una they try the shame sometimes. Make shame they catch on a small. Make shame they catch on a small. And that video that I posted about the Nigerian army, I talked about Kambuka in Iraq because this ISIS thing.
Ilé ò gbá, ọ̀nà ò gbá. Ìyẹn ló máa fi rí ìyá 80 years nílùú òyìnbó. Tílé ti wùn láti lọ bọ̀ tó ń wòó pé kí ló. Ìyá 80 years wà nílùú òyìnbó tó sì ń bọ́ ọmọ tó bí sí Nàìjíríà. Mi ò gbọ́ rí. Because òun ló tún yìí ṣe 80% lórí ọmọ tó filẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Orí wo la fẹ́ kọ sí eléyìí? Ẹ máa wo ibi tán lọ ti ní kán lọ máa mú wọn o. Ẹ wá wo ibi tán ti ní gbogbo àwọn ibi tó máa lọ tán máa ti lọ máa mú wọn. Tí bá tiẹ̀ ní kí n sọ nǹkan tí mo ní mo fẹ́ sọ gan. Because tó bá tún ní kán lọ máa cross lọ síbi kan tí ń sọ. Ọ̀nà gan ò dáa. Ibi tó bá ti ló fẹ́ lọ cross gan. Tán bá ti ń béèrè questions lóríṣiríṣi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, kó má jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gangan ni kí la fẹ́ ṣe. Kí la lè ṣe? Ẹ jẹ́ a sáré wo fídíò ibi tán ti sọ wípé ẹ máa lọ báyìí, ẹ máa lọ báyìí, ẹ máa lọ báyìí. Àwọn ibi tẹ́ ti lè lọ kó wọn. Ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ a sáré wo torí máa tó mítò ìwà sópin.
The teams split up. One group surrounds the perimeter.
That's clear.
As another moves inside the factory.
Guys from immigration, can you come over?
Everyone is a suspect, so all the workers are quickly rounded up. With the entire workforce together, the team sets up a safe zone where the interviews will take place.
At the moment, we're just trying to contain the area, get everybody who's on the premises into a sterile area. So at the moment, we're just trying to cover everybody until we get ourselves set up to interview everybody.
We didn't lose anybody, nobody escaped or anything, so yeah, it was good. It went quite smoothly. We've just got to do the rest of it now.
Okay, what's your name?
S6 at the moment, S6.
Do you want to write it for me there? So that's Satnam Singh, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're Indian?
Yes.
And how long have you been in the UK?
Huh?
How long have you been in the UK?
96.
You came in 96?
Yeah.
And what's your entitlement to be here?
Sorry?
What's your entitlement to be here?
96, yeah.
Yeah, I know you came in 96. How did you come in 96?
96 in the land, yeah.
You flew in 96, did you?
Yeah.
Have you got a visa?
Yeah.
Work permit?
Yeah.
When did you get that?
My home.
Where's your passport now?
This is my house.
At your house?
Yeah.
Right, so how long was your visa for?
Me? 96, yeah.
Yeah, but are you here legally now?
I'm legal.
No, are you?
I'm 96, yeah, work here. 96, yeah.
Officer Jones isn't getting any clear answers, and neither is Officer Jody Deadman.
What language do you speak?
The man claims to be Greek, but says he can speak a little Punjabi.
He's got a Greek passport, he's in Greece.
Well, so you're telling me that you've got a Greek passport. Why did you send it back to Greece?
Okay, he sent it back for renewal. It's going to be stamped again to be renewed.
So how am I going to believe that you're a Greek national when you can prove that you can't show me that you're a Greek national?
He said he can get the passport back. He can get a photocopy of the passport back within 10-15 days.
Well, no, I need it now. Basically, what he stated to me is that.
Báwo la ìfẹ́ ṣe? Ilé ò gbà ọ̀nà ò gbà. Kọ́lọ́run kó ṣàánú wa. No going back ni. Ìgbà wo ló máa jẹ́ àmọ́ àsìkò owó ní àmọ́? Bòun ló lè pè wá. Ìgbà yẹn nìrọ̀rùn máa dé, nìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ máa dé. Ẹyẹ á ké bí ẹyẹ, eku á ké bí eku. Ọmọ èèyàn á fọhùn bí ènìyàn. Mo kí wa. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àti àbúrò mi àti ẹ̀yin ẹlẹgbẹ́ mi. Ẹ̀yin tó bá dé nígbà ọ̀pọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ ṣe darapọ̀. Mo wà lórí ìkànnì aláyọ̀ yìí, èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín, Ayọ̀pẹ́yọ Dr. Sabi Talk Show, níbi tá ti máa ń mú àwọn oríṣiríṣi tó jojú ń gbèsè tó gbẹnu tán. Ìrírí wípé báwo la fẹ́ kúrò nínú oko ẹrú. Àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣe fún wa tí ò bójú mu. Ibi ìbàyìí la ti ń gbé wá lọ́lọ́kan ọ̀jọ̀kan. Tó bá jẹ́ nígbà àkọ́kọ́ ni má gbàgbé láti subscribe. Ẹ̀yin tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé àwọn ara wa la ríra wa, ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa tẹ like, ẹ dẹ̀ má gbàgbé láti bá wa show love náà láti fi comment sílẹ̀. Ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, ojú ò ní tì yín, ojú ò ní tì wá. Ẹ̀yin ni màá máa bá, ẹ̀yin mi náà lè máa rí. God bless you. A ṣì wà nínú Valentine. Ìdí ọdí ijó olólùfẹ́ o, olólùfẹ́ mi rọ̀gà bomi. Wá sọ sí mi láyà, èmi náà máa kú sí ẹ lọ́rùn. Happy Valentine. Valentine week náà la ṣì wà. Anytime tó bá bá yín náà ni, nínú week tá ìwà yín náà ni, títí tó on the 20 a ṣe vibe, a ṣì ń ṣe lọ náà ni. Ìgbàkigbà tó bá bá yín, one love. Bye for now. God bless you.
This is good news to all. But first of all, write this number down. 1 845-293-8937. You will get through to Define Travels and Tours. They help you process and obtain USA work permit visa, tourism and visiting visa, vacation and cruises. Wow! The USA work permit visa allows you to legitimately work anywhere in USA once you arrive. Interesting. Call Divine Travel Center, New York, USA on 1-845-293-8937 or send email to divinetravels5@gmail.com. Divine Travels and Tours is tested, trusted, and reliable.
Kindly subscribe to YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page at Dr. Zabby's Talk Show.